Hello guys, so in this video we're going to talk about crosspairs. Alright, so what are crosspairs and how to select them, and should you trade crosspairs? Alright guys, I go by the name Sbac, and if you're excited about this video, why don't you go ahead and smash the like button, okay? If you're a new subscriber, I welcome you to this channel. Without further ado, let's dive right straight into the video. Okay, so guys, what are crosspairs? All right, as the names suggest, cross and you pair. You cross and you pair. If you really got that, guys, let me know in the comment section. As the name suggests, it's just picking the major pairs and you cross them. Now, you don't add the USD JPY, all right? It's just the major pairs without the USD. So Euro, GBP, JPY, CAD, and CHF, all right? You pick this New Zealand dollar. Now, New Zealand dollar, it depends on the broker, because some brokers see it to be a minor pair and some other brokers see it to be a major pair. You know what I'm talking about, right? New Zealand USD. Anyway, in this video, I will put it in, okay? Because I like to trade New Zealand USD. That is basically crosspairs, all right? Having seen what are the crosspairs, all right? Let's transition to the second point, which is how do we select them, all right? How to select them depend on your strategy that you are trading. Now, per my experience and per the knowledge that I have, crosspairs are good, especially in the area whereby you are trading reversals or breakout strategies, okay? Because the idea of the crosspairs, most of the time with the major pairs, they have a correlation, okay? So if they have a correlation, then that means there is a tendency that they reverse most of the time, okay? So it won't be that typistic of market that you will see it trending most frequently, all right? So it will trend, but it trends very little, okay? Not in more occasions. This will help us to swing into the third point. Now, before we swing into the third point, let me help you to understand some examples of crosspairs, all right? I'll take you to my dashboard and I'll show you some examples of crosspairs and which ones to choose and how they are, all right? Let's get on the thick stuff. All right, so guys, as you see here, this is a crosspair. Now, this one is a crosspair, right? Wrong. You got it wrong. It's not a crosspair. It has the USD, all right? So this is not a crosspair, okay? Now, this is a crosspair. This one is not a crosspair because it has the USD, all right? So it's a major. This is a major. This is a major. I don't know why we're hitting only the majors, man. All right, so this is a crosspair, all right? Because we don't have the USD in the middle, okay? We don't have any one of them tied to the USD, all right? This is a major. This one is a crosspair, and this one too is a crosspair because it's the GBP versus the JPY, so the GJ, all right? This is a crosspair. Now we are back to square zero, okay? Now the reason why, let me bring this one here. I love to trade this one, the New Zealand CAD. The reason why I chose these ones is because for those that don't have experience, all right, if you are watching my chat right now, you can take my own as examples, all right? You can take the ones that I have on my chart and trade them, all right? Maybe if you've been called to trade on crosspairs, then you can trade the ones that I have selected on my chart. Reason being that these ones, I chose them because I want to have different type of trend. You understand me? If you watch them, look at them, all of them have different type of trends. You see, all of them have different type of trends. You see, the design is not the same. So that is why I said that depending on the strategy that you are trading, you choose these crosspairs, all right? So if you want to trade a trending market and you want to have a whole lot of pairs to be trading on, then you want to cross your pairs. You want to choose a pair that doesn't have a lot of correlation among them, all right? So if you are choosing a reversal type of strategy or a breakout type of strategy, okay, or a strategy based on indicator strategy, then you want to choose pairs that reverses a lot of time, all right? So if you come here, you know, I have the RSI and the stochastic indicator, which I combine both of them together to trade a reversal type of market. So guys, having understand how to select your pairs, you can pick any pairs provided that it is a mix of the major pairs without the USD. all right, and having understand the strategy that you want to trade, and having put in perspective the fact that they don't have to have that much correlation, all right. In other words, they don't have to be maybe that much of a business deal among them, maybe the trading, it doesn't have to be a currency that maybe the import and export among them is so huge and all these kind of things. Do you understand me? Which is very hard, but there are some countries with certain currencies that with other countries they don't deal that much, all right. If you're a newcomer on this channel, guys, I will encourage you to subscribe to the channel, because we do content like this. We do provide contents on forex trading, and especially how to be a hand-free trader, all right. So in other words, trading with robots. Okay, so having said that, now let's move to the third point, which is, should you trade these cross pairs? For robotic traders, all right, let me start with my brothers, the robotic traders. Okay, so if you're a robotic trader and the robot is built on this cross pairs, then you have no other option but to focus on them. All right, pick the best and trade them. Okay, just pick it up on them, back test it, forward test it. If you don't know the concept of back testing and forward testing, I've made a video on it. You can watch in my channel. Go and watch it in my channel so that you understand back testing and forward testing. Okay, then having back tested and forward tested, if you see the results on the different currency pairs that produce more profit to you, then you filter some off and you keep it the robot on the one that the cross pairs that produce more profit. That is how we put it for robotic traders. If you have a robot, okay, and the developer told you, oh, it can trade on any currency pair, put it on any currency pair and it can trade. Yes, they are a robot like that. But guess what? I will advise you that don't put it on cross pairs, all right? Put it on major pairs, okay? And this will help me to maneuver into helping manual traders as well, and to buckle up the last point we're talking about. Should you trade the cross pairs? I will say don't trade it for some reasons that I'm going to give to you. One, there's not much liquidity in the cross pairs. Two, the swaps, the spread, man, they get crazy sometimes, all right? Depending on the broker that you with, they get crazy sometimes. So if you're using a robot to trade on them and you don't have a spread filter, man, it's gonna be a problem for you, because even with the best brokers, sometimes they find it difficult to offer you good spreads on cross pairs. I mean, we're talking about cross pairs. Think of exotic pairs. All right, we won't even talk about that. All right, that's another subject for another day. But anyway, spread swaps are crazy, all right? Just in general, they are crazy, but on cross pairs, they get a little bit extreme. So you don't want to do that, okay? That's one of the reasons too, that the second reason why you don't want to focus on cross pairs, okay? Guys, if you understood everything to this far, let me know by hitting the like button, all right? And the third reason why you don't want to focus on cross pairs is because of manipulations, okay? Because in the cross pairs, for some reason, like they will manipulate the market, okay? Especially if you're with a broker that, you know, they are looking into their interest, or if you are with Forex, especially if you are with a market maker. If you're with a market maker, bro, man, they gonna yank you, because guess what? Sometimes if there's no other person taking the other side of your trade, they gotta take it, all right? So if something crazy happens in the market, they take advantage of it and they will whoop you, all right? So guys, if you have a robot and they tell you if it can trade on any pairs, please focus it on the major pairs, all right? Focus it on the major pairs, which has a lot of liquidity inside, okay? The 5 major pairs, okay? Or if you're a manual trader, focus on the major pairs, all right? Don't trade the cross pairs. I'm not saying that it's not good. Everything that I'm saying, tied it up to your strategy, okay? Because if you're trading an indicator-based strategy and it's a reversal strategy, then with the cross pairs, they tend to reverse a lot, especially when there is a correlation between them. Do you get me? So what in the third point, the 3 points that I gave you, which is less liquidity, manipulation, swaps, and spreads being widened and all this kind of thing, tied it up with all the other points that I've given you before at the beginning of the video, all right? It's important. So don't base just on the last point that I'm giving to you to make a decision, because if you are trading an indicator-based strategy, which shows you, which is a reversal strategy, and you are trading correlated pairs, then bro, it's a good one. You understand me? Because if they are correlated, then that means the market, if it moves high at a certain point, it can't cross those limits. Even if it does cross, it won't cross it that much. Why? Because there is a trade. There is a lot of trade between those two countries, those two pairs. So they can't let there be that huge amount of margin in their currency. Are you getting my point? So that is why I'm saying that tie everything up with the points that I previously gave you, okay? And especially with the strategy that you are trading with, okay? If your strategy doesn't have nothing to do with reversals and all these kind of things, then I will tell you to focus on major pairs, all right? If you have a robot, focus it on major pairs. Either than that, if you're trading indicator-based strategy, or if you're trading with a mentor that tells you that focus on this, focus on that, and he's driving you into focus on cross pairs, then follow the instructions of your mentor, all right? Because at the end of the day, you are following him and you want to make money from him. So you have to follow him and listen to him and do what makes him get the money, all right? But either than that, if you're on your own or if you're following me, then I would say that, bro, man, don't go with Crosspairs. Think of it. There are some people that trades just one major currency pair and they are making a ton of money. All that they do is to trade one currency pair and they are making a lot of money. So the whole question becomes, why do I have to trade all these currency pairs? All right. Yes, of course, sometimes we are looking for setups and all these kind of things. But at the end of the day, if you understand what you're looking for, you can even make money with one pair. All right. This was beside the point. Okay. In this video, I explained to you what is Crosspairs, should you trade them, and how to trade them. I hope you did get the value out of this video. And hey, listen, this is just my opinion. All right. So guys, if there is something that is not clear to you and you want me to throw more light on it, put it in the comment section. And if you want to top up on what I said too, put it in the comment section so that it will help anybody in the community and it might help me as well. All right. So having said that, I approve everything that I said. Okay. And guess what? I'm gonna see you in the next video. Don't miss out. Okay. Peace.